It is the middle of January and the beginning of 2025, and I only have one video out. Let's change that today. Hello, and I have been asked by a few people why I have a few less race videos nowadays. The big reason is because I am pretty much a full-time official. I ref almost every day. I still run all the time, but a lot of the weekends I leave open and someone will schedule officiating right then, and so I won't do it. So some of the races I've been signing up very last minute, even the ones that I've been doing, I do have some on the calendar where I blocked off my time. So I am training for some races, training for some bike things too. But mostly I am training to run so I can be a better official. I'm going to take you through a couple of days here of what that's like. And right now I am headed to a massage to get the weekend started. So hopefully I can feel good for these games that I have this weekend. And it's probably always not the best to get your muscles all relaxed, but it helps me get better in mental space. So I'm gonna go do that and get this whole weekend started. I am in West Olathe for my massage. The person that I go is Adri, and it is called Hope for More. So it's a great place to get a massage if you are in this part of the city. Okay, so my first stop is a massage this weekend. I have 10 basketball games, and we've known each other for what, like 2 years now?
Yeah, coming up.
So she's probably like known like the ups and downs of how I feel all the time.
Yeah.
And I think was it Stretch Lab? That's where I met you, and then you came here and opened your own massage studio.
Yes.
Which is really awesome. But I'm pretty sure every time I schedule that, you know, like something's wrong or I hurt myself or
Yeah.
something like that. So I should come more regularly probably, but I come, like this weekend I'm more coming because like I know I'm gonna be sore after this weekend. So
Okay.
but anyway, if you ever need a massage, especially if you're in Olathe, you are a good person to go to. Hope for More.
Yes.
And you can book online. And what other services do provide massage that I don't ever use?
So I do massage both therapeutic and movement-based, so sports style, and then I also do assisted stretching and corrective exercise.
Yep. So book your massage with her. Just don't try to book when I want to, because that's the other problem. It's a lot of times I'm booking
Getting
already.
in.
Yeah. So she's really busy. So anyway, I don't want to waste any more time because I gotta get stretched or massage.
All right.
Okay, that was great. I always find new parts that are hurting. Today my feet were really sore, which isn't a normal thing. So now I gotta make the drive to my first game of the weekend.
You sent me?
I mean, are there rules? I think you can say whatever you want.
Okay. You sent me a song with you.
On the way, went to McDonald's, got a little chicken sandwich. Gonna eat that and get on the road. Okay, now I am headed to Iola, Kansas for 2 varsity games, a boys game and a girls game. I'm not even 100% sure what the teams are because it's a tournament, so that'll be interesting. It should be a good time. It's at Iola Elementary, so I don't even know where that is either, so everything is going to be just a little bit different, but I'm on the road south. Just got to get there now. Of course, a lot of slow traffic when I'm trying to get there, but it should be a good time. So not 100% sure who I'm working with, which also makes officiating always fun. So hopefully it will be fun, and hopefully we'll do a good job. Pretty much when you're officiating, the biggest thing you want is for no one to get hurt and for and for you to interpret the rules correctly. So there's always calls that you can miss, things that you can see that aren't exactly right, just kind of sometimes from your angle or where you're sitting, but you just try to get them as right as you can. Okay, it is past 10 o'clock and I'm just leaving Iola, Kansas. Our first game was delayed 20 minutes, so we started super late. I think my second game didn't start till 8:30. It was pretty fun. We had one coach that we had to give a little business to, but I think he kind of knew that was coming, so hopefully understood. But yeah, it was fun. So on the way home now, it says I'm not going to get home until after 11, so that's going to be a good time. It's just a long drive back, so headed there now, and we'll get this all started again tomorrow. I ended up getting back around 11:15 last night. It is now Saturday, around 8 o'clock. So today I have 5 games, 2 at Lewisburg and then 3 at one of the Catholic schools. And so right now I'm just going to Sonic to get a drink, try to wake up, go to the post office, just do fun errand things. But my first game is at 10:30, so I try to get there 30 minutes ahead, which means I gotta leave here at 9:30. It's a lot of math, trying to figure out what time to get places, but gotta get there, so get ready before that. So I don't really have a lot of time this morning to do anything. So that's another thing is when you ref a lot on the weekends, it just takes a lot of time to do other things. It is 9:50 on Saturday morning. I'm headed to Lewisburg for 2 JV games. I think Spring Hill, Staley, Lewisburg, and I'm not sure who the other team is, but I have a girls game and a boys game, so that should be fun. There's a lot of things that are always interesting about officiating. I do high school for football, basketball, and softball, and if you've played any of those sports and haven't thrown a flag or blown a whistle, then you probably don't know the rules. I thought I knew the rules when I started because I played basketball all my life, and there's so many rules I didn't know or thought were one way and are incorrect. And you hear coaches, fans, players all like complain about things that they just don't know about. Officials take a lot of time to study the rules and practice. Like you can see, I'm doing games all weekend just to get better. I really threw myself into it so I could be really good really fast. And it's just not good when people will argue, especially when they don't know the rules. We miss calls. The best official miss calls all the time because we only see it from one angle. Sometimes, you know, if you're in the stand, sometimes you do have a better angle and can see things that we just can't see. But we're trying to get it right, but it just doesn't always happen. And sometimes you'll think you see a foul and we don't call a foul because there's really no displacement or your team has an advantage. So sometimes there's fouls, we know there's fouls, and we pass on them for various reasons. So again, we just try to make it fair. So getting off the exit now, and it's always kind of nerve-wracking to get there too, because like today it's going to be me and one other guy, and so we're kind of, you know, we're our own team and the rest of the whole place is either for one team or another team. So you just I don't know, I'm a shy person, so it makes that very difficult, but it's also very fun. So I wouldn't there's a lot of things that are hard about it, but I really wouldn't trade it for anything. It's a really fun job. So I am really close to the school, so I'm going to drive there and hopefully have another good game. So it is halftime of my second game, and just a little bit ago I was stopped in the hallway and they said, "Are you Clint and Sydney?" And I was like, "Well, I'm Clint."
And I'm Maria.
I was like, she's not Sydney, but you kind of look like Sydney. So it was just kind of funny. So doing a great job today, I think.
Yeah, I think we got it. We're doing great. We have 2 more quarters left.
Yep.
Everybody's pretty much doing what they need to do, and nobody's yelling at us yet, so we're good, I guess.
So I think I talked about earlier when I was on my way here how you go to a game, you really never know who you're going to be working with, and I had no clue who was going to be here. So it's always fun to meet new people. Sometimes it's not fun because some of the people are not as good or try as hard, but you're doing great. I'm glad that we get to work together. So hopefully the people I have later today are as good too. So anyway.
2 more quarters, let's knock it out.
Yeah, thanks, Sydney. Okay, done with my 2 games at Lewisburg. The last game I had Spring Hill, so that was fun. I knew some people there, and the game ended in overtime. I think Spring Hill won by 2 points, but so there was some high tension there, but I think we call it a pretty good game. I'm not sure if they agree, but I felt like we had a really good game, and it was a lot of action, so felt good about that. So now I'm gonna go get something to eat. I was kind of thinking I was gonna eat at home, but after these 2 games, I might go to Burger King or something because I'm just dying of, not dying of thirst, but dying of hunger. So my next game is at 6 o'clock in Mission. It's 1:40. So by the time I get home, it'll be around 2. I'll have a couple hours and it'll be time to go again. So be nice to relax just a little bit and get some food. So yeah, another drive home, another 20 minutes. I think I'm driving almost more this weekend than I'm officiating, but that is definitely part of it too. Okay, it is 5 o'clock and I am headed to Cure of Ours in Mission, Kansas. It is a Catholic school, so I have 3 Catholic youth organization games. So I think it's 2 7th grade and an 8th grade game. Some of these games can be really good, sometimes they're not so good. It just kind of depends on the teams, but it's usually pretty fun. It is pretty much the Catholic middle schools have their own league in basketball and football, which I've done games for both, and they just kind of have their separate leagues and they play on Saturdays. So in football, sometimes I'll have all day Saturday where I'm doing football, and it's pretty fun, pretty good money. So I enjoy doing that. Had a little bit of time. Actually, the video you're watching, I have almost done editing because I edited this afternoon while I was home, so I could publish this on Monday. Should be pretty fun. Just kind of depends on who I'm working with. Hopefully they're good and they're on time and do their job and everything like that, and hopefully everyone's well behaved. You just never know. That's kind of the fun thing, is you just never know how the night's gonna go. The last couple nights I've had people get bloody noses and have blood everywhere, which is kind of a complicated thing because they have to get out and clean it on the court, so that's no fun. But and I checked my steps. Right now I'm at 7,500 steps for the day, so with 3 more games I'll be way over that. I don't wear my watch, but I put it in my pocket, so it's still creep traffic on my steps. It's almost dark already and I haven't even started, which that's kind of depressing. But besides that, on my way to the game, be there with plenty of time to get ready, kind of get into the mindset again after being out of it for a few hours, and we'll get ready to play 3 basketball games. All right, walking in, it's pretty dark, so a little bit tired, so I gotta really wake up for this game, 3 games, and see how we can get this going. So hopefully we have fun. So it is 10 o'clock on Saturday night and I'm finally done. The last game that I had was 8th grade team, girls team versus the 7th grade girls team. The 7th grade girls team, I guess, was so good that they played up and they ended up winning by 2 in overtime. So of course the last game had to go to overtime. So it even took us later to get out there at McDonald's, get a couple drinks. So hopefully you can't tell exactly how tired I am. It's just been a long couple days. I'm gonna cut this at 2 days in January, but I could keep this going. I have 3 games tomorrow, 2 on Monday, 2 on Wednesday, 2 on Thursday, 2 on Friday. So it just keeps going. It's just so these kids can play basketball, and also it's because it's fun for me. So I just kind of thought I would show you what a couple days in my life as a basketball official looks like. So that's going to be all from me. So thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you next time.